What's going on? Yeah, I just want to have another little conversation about this here jab of the beast. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I've seen people that have highly magnetized particles in there. That's definitely the iron mixed with clay type of prophetic type and shadow. Also, I mean, I've seen another guy who he's freaking glowing when he's under a black freaking light. Now that's definitely a mark. You know what I'm saying? Freaking, and even there was a vein in his right hand that was glowing green. So anyway, I wouldn't trust it. Seems like jab of the beast to me. And if it's not the jab of the beast, it's definitely building its way up to be that. And I mean, it's just, and look, they're obviously just future faking and breadcrumbing, like the gullible statists who trust the science. You know what I'm saying? And they're breadcrumbing them and future faking because they said all you had to do was just trust them once and take it, and then everything would go away. But they never deliver on that anyway. And I mean, a lot of this is just whipped up hype statistics. A lot of like places far away that none of us have boots on the ground there. Like from what I'm seeing, I haven't been seeing epidemics. It's just been a bunch of shenanigans and fiascos and just wild goose chases and just a whole bunch of narking going on, dude. Where the control freaks, the micromanagers, the frickin' flying monkeys, it's like the micromanagers have coming out the woodwork on this one. It's like with the virtue signaling, and I mean it's basically they're already like they're social engineering us and through behavioral programming into it's already kind of a communist social credit score type of statism, like nationalistic statism, but it's gonna eventually, you know, they're gonna probably bring in frickin' some kind of foreign influence, like where they're gonna give up sovereignty and go globalist with this at some point. And it seems like they're just going to subcon out the communism to the people that are already communist already. It's just at some point they're just going to hand over the controls to them and and subcontract them to do all the freaking harassment and surveillance and making this planet just one big freaking reservation. I mean, it's literally, I mean, we're doing the same thing that the Nazis were doing, where it's like you got to have your papers and checkpoints and all kinds of harassment and coercion and frickin' collusion with the foreign multinational communistic fascistic world powers. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like actually our government is pretty communistic, fascistic, narcissistic, and straight up borderline control freaks, abusers, like through psychological trauma. And it's kind of like, you know, like when the abuser says, no one will put up with you but me, so you better just stick with me and put up with it because you're defective on your own. Without us, there's no way you would ever survive. You couldn't wipe your own arse. You couldn't tie your own shoelaces without us. Without us, government spokesmen to assist you with suggestive coercion tactics, okay? Without us micromanagers, you guys would never stay in line. Actually get in the bread lines like everybody else and like it. No dissonance. Man, you should be grateful for our micromanagement and our control freak flying monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Look, Without us, who else would breadcrumb you? Who else would, have a convenient scapegoat excuse to blame this on? Every time I got a convenient pre-manufactured, pre-packaged excuse. That's what this whole thing, this jab of the beast, is all whipped up. It's Kaiser frickin' Soze. It's Event 201. It's Agenda 21. It's Codex Alimentarius. It's Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars. It's Iron Mountain Report. It's it's just it's Revelations, man. It's no man shall buy, sell, or trade, and without the jabberoo. And if it's all about, it's just a ritual to harvest energy and get narcissistic supply, man. I mean, they're harvesting narcissistic supply and energy out of us people by wringing us out like a freaking dish rag. You know what I'm saying? Through putting us through the ringer, through stretching us out. And it's problem, reaction, solution, Hegelian dialectica. It's the jab in the bucket. Is the new Willie Lynch mob. And I'm about sick of it. It's about ridiculous. It's redundant, ridiculous hypocrisy and straight up pandering and just putting the pimps down to people, dude. Playing with hearts and minds, dude. It's a big fear op, dude. It's just a big whipped up, hyped up, spun out of control, freaked out, geeked out, bugged out, thugged out operation, man. And it's ridiculous, and I hate it. And I'm gonna hold on to my right to think for myself, and I'll come to my own conclusions. I'll draw my own conclusions. I just don't take people's words for it anymore, because when you just take people's words for it, that's how you it normally doesn't work out well for you. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time people got to prove. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, much love. God bless. Safe travels. Till next time. Peace.